Hi guys, what's up? How's it going? Today we're going to go over how to shade this side of the skull, and I'm going to use a pencil. I'm using a 4B, and I am going to kind of talk my way through this. I already pre-drew a lot of this, so I'm going to go over just more specifics in this particular video. So let's kind of get into it. Right now I'm going to try to figure out how to use the side and or tip, and I'm going to be going back and forth between the sides and the tip of the pencil. Um, I'm going to have like kind of a dark spot where things kind of roll, and I'm going to be kind of darkening this entire area. I'm putting in small lines to kind of connect things. There's kind of shadow, there's deep shadows, and then there's kind of half tones. Half tones are going to be using the side of the pencil for the most part. And I want to carry things through and kind of connect everything. I don't want any floating islands. I don't want like a single dark kind of there without like some half tone connecting it. I'm using the side of the pencil here as well through like the large sides of the skull. I'm thinking a 2-cylinder. It's kind of a round shape. I'm going to shade in the back of the skull here. There's some shadow. Top of the skull. The light's kind of from up to down, so I have to take that in consideration. I'm going to go in with a kneaded eraser and try to clear up some things over here. Like right now when I look at it, I think this side of the head's a little bit too dark. Right here, this little divot here. Kind of go into the teeth here, a little bit more specific. Gonna put in some halftone down there, because light's coming from above. This portion of the bottom is going to be in shadow no matter what. So there's going to be kind of a darker shadow, and like I said, then like a half shadow, halftone. All the way up. Same thing with the back of the skull. Throwing in some of that into half shadow. I'm going to use my eraser to kind of pull some whites out. And at this point, you could technically call it done. It could be a sketch, you know. But I'm going to actually go in deeper into the eyeball here, into the eye. Well, it's not really the eyeball because there's no eyeball. The eye socket. And pull out a really dark right there. Your eye tends to float toward the contrast. If you want a focal point, the contrast is the biggest part. And usually the contrast is the place where the darkest dark meets the lightest light. And you can kind of bold it around with a line if you want. Kind of depends. I'm rubbing around my finger a little bit just to kind of get things smoothed out. All the way up. Anyways, that's just a couple of notes on how to shade a skull. If you have any questions below, please post them. I'm going to start posting more how-tos as opposed to speed sketches. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you later.